I'm going to do a poem for you. If you were here 3 years ago, you might have heard it before. It's called The Magic of Christmas. I wrote it because I get sick of adverts at this time of year. I don't know about you, but the thing that drives me nuts is this idea that there's this perfect Christmas with this beautiful, shiny family, and they've all got plenty to eat, and they've all got everything they want, including peace of mind, despite how much they've spent on all of their stuff. And it annoys me for two reasons, really. One is because it's a lie, because I don't think I know anybody who has that. And the other is because for those of us for whom Christmas can be a really painful time, it just makes it worse. Because you kind of think, well, I'm having a terrible time, but I've got to keep my mouth shut because, everybody else is having a lovely time, like they do on the John Lewis advert or whatever. Other adverts are available. However, that makes it sound a bit relentlessly depressing, doesn't it? So to liven it up a bit, because there's joy as well as pain, isn't there? Yes, yeah. That I decided to try and rhyme as many things as I could with baby Jesus. So this is called The Magic of Christmas, or Things That Rhyme with Jesus. So we're sticking up our stockings and we're stocking up our freezers, spending sheds on posh flatbreads and chutneys for our cheeses, loading up on Baileys, beers, Bordeaux and Bacardi breezes. But don't hold back, at the bottom of the sack there's a gift from the baby Jesus. Will those we like be naughty or nice? Will they buy us things that please us or be tight like Ebenezer's? I'm still looking for my nieces. I've got Dawn's but not Denise's. She wants tweezers, Maltesers and a pet monkey. Preferably a rhesus. And we've all got coughs and sneezes, and we're wondering where the good news and the peace is. And how will we cope without a Downton Abbey Christmas special? Will the BBC ever do another one, or will they tease us? But don't lose track. At the bottom of the sack, there's a gift from the baby Jesus. The magic of Christmas. Remember, that's what it's supposed to be about. The magic of Christmas, it makes people disappear. 1 minute friends are all around, Shazam, there's no one here. They're all off with their families and you've become invisible. You're a factor in a family, alone you're indivisible. It's laughable, it's risible, it makes you mostly miserable. With mistletoe unkissable, that shouldn't make you missable. And you would sing a carol, but there's no one left to hear. The magic of Christmas, it makes people disappear. But we're sticking up our stockings and we're stocking up our freezers, spending sheds on posh flatbreads and chutneys for our cheeses, loading up on Baileys, beers, Bordeaux and Bacardi breezes. And don't lose track, at the bottom of the sack there's a gift from the baby Jesus. The magic of Christmas, it can saw people in two. Should you go to parent one, or will you side with parent two? Will you spend it with your children? Will your kids spend it with you? When your family is broken, then your presence or your presence can say volumes but unspoken. When your family is broken, Christmas can be broken too. Or your heart may be with someone who's now missing from your view, and you're trying to move on, but well, it hurts like hell to do. The magic of Christmas, it can saw people in two. But we're sticking up our stockings and we're stocking up our freezers, spending sheds on posh flatbreads and chutneys for our cheeses, loading up on Baileys, beers, Bordeaux and Bacardi breezes. And don't lose track, at the bottom of the sack there's a gift from the baby Jesus. The magic of Christmas, it makes coins evaporate. Shall I elaborate on my perception? So I'm not exaggerating, we're perpetuating a misconception, like a magician's misdirection, that money represents love. Don't tell me you haven't bought into it. I have, and it's not enough. It's not love to weigh kids down with tons of stuff, with so many toys, too much choice, so many screens and noise, instead of hush, while the poor have no voice and never enough. It's not love to be trapped by guilt and greed into buying things we don't even need. It's an empty seed. The magic of Christmas, it makes money disappear. So just pick a card, pick any credit card, and we'll pay it off next year. And we're sticking up our stockings and we're stocking up our freezers, spending sheds on posh flatbreads and chutneys for our cheeses, loading up on Baileys, beers, Bordeaux and Bacardi breezes. But don't lose track. At the bottom of the sack, there's a gift from the baby Jesus. You don't hold back. At the bottom of the sack, under all that crap that can bring us to our knees, is a gift from the baby Jesus. It's himself he wants to give us. When we're broken, he is with us. He welcomes and receives us. When we're guilty, he reproves us. He loves you and he sees you. He knows you. He believes you. There's a gift from the baby Jesus. His love is the gift that frees us. Thank you.